Hey everybody, it's me, Gregabytes, and I have another set of earbuds here to give you my opinion on. These are the, I'm going to say this wrong, Boean, B-O-E-A-N. These are the B10s, and just some of the information from Amazon. They're IPX8, they're waterproof, they have 46-hour playtime, and they are 5.3 Bluetooth. It says they have a 6mm speaker driver for immersive 3D sound. There's a lot of other specs, and as you know, I don't go into a lot of the details, but Bluetooth version matters to me because one of the things I'm looking for is latency when it comes to playing a computer game. So let's take a look at these and see what they look like. Okay, the case is pretty solid. It's pretty thick. So there is a small little box here. USB-C, that's nice. Here are the ear caps that come with it. You get some that have these red inserts in it, which are more firm than the rubber outside piece. And then you get some that don't have that. So a pretty good collection of sizes here. Okay, and then as far as the earbuds themselves, let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like there's 3 lights on the front to probably tell you how charged the case is. So what I'm gonna do is take these out, remove the blue sticker. It covers the electrodes for charging the earbuds. Pop it back in. See the light come on, and there's looks like 2 of the 3 lights for the case. Plop that back in, and then I'm gonna immediately grab them out of there. So they turn blue and white. They're blinking. That probably means pairing mode. Computer back to Bluetooth. Add device. Bluetooth. B10. There it is. Clicking connect. Okay. Super. And it says connected. Super easy to connect. I think the trick is, I've noticed on the last 3 pairs, you take them out, take the little blue sticker off, uncover the electrodes, put them back in, and then when you pull them out, they go into pairing mode automatically. So I love that. Super easy. Okay, so let's give these a sound check. The case is nice and solid. I mean, nice snap. I think the case might actually be magnetic. It looks like it is. Looks like there's a little magnetic section like right there, and when you close it, snaps the case shut real nice. Kind of nice. Holds the case shut. They fit into the ear real nice. The comfort's good. I like it. They're pretty flat. Very comfortable. All right, let's give them a sound check. Holy. Wow. Okay, so I literally just did the S9, Cardine S9s, and they felt thin. A little thin. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And immediately when I turned the music on for these, they're like, boom, 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 boom. Huge difference in volume. I actually had to turn the volume down for these. Okay, now one difference too is these actually have physical buttons, not touch. And so that's what kind of caught my attention about these. So the problem with that is when you push on them, you're kind of mashing them into your ear a little bit. Wow, very thumpy bass, very thumpy bass. I like that. Okay, it's definitely interesting. These are almost, I would call the bass boomier, almost overpowering a little bit with the bass. But compared to the S9s, definitely richer. Like just normal sounds feel fuller. Definitely fuller sound. Definitely really full sound. You know, pops of, bass in there that are nice. Nice. Wow. Wow. I like it. Yeah. Very full. I could see some people though saying, well, the bass is kind of overwhelming, Hopefully these don't have lag when I play the game, because I like them. They're definitely louder. Okay, okay, that's interesting. I kind of noticed the same thing with the last ones. There's definitely a little bit of lag on this. I don't know if it's enough to distract. I think if you're gonna play with headphones, earbuds, I think you're always gonna have a little bit of, a little bit of lag. Sound good though. I mean, like all the game sounds, all the doors and everything. Okay, so let's do our final review here. Okay, so as you know, I don't get into the specific details about what all the buttons do or any of that. But what I will say is these fit into my ear really well. Very, very comfortable. And I kind of like the fact that there are hard buttons on them and no accidental touching based on the touch, the touch sensitive ones. So I think there's give and take to that. If you don't have that and you can't really get a grip on them to before you start pushing on the button, it's gonna kind of push it down into your ear hole a little bit, and that can be a little bit uncomfortable. But you're also not going to have the problem of accidentally touching it and turning the volume up or down. It's going to be very intentional. So again, I like that. I think that's really cool. So as far as comfort goes, I definitely give that a thumbs up. The fact that they're waterproof, I'm never going to take earbuds and dunk them in a tank of water. But if you were to sweat or something with the IPX8 rating on these, I think you would be okay. There's a lot of positives to these. I like the case. It's got a little magnetic latch on it, so it closes real secure and it won't just accidentally pop open. It does have an external indicator when you put the earbuds back in. It'll tell you how much charge is left in the case. The LED holes are kind of interesting. Okay, so now that's interesting. So the two lights on the outside lit up, the one in the middle blinked. So I might have to read the book to figure out what exactly that means. There's definitely some indicators on the outside of the case to tell you with LEDs what's going on. I just have to understand what that means. The case is a little thicker than some others, but it's still, you know, in the palm of your hand, it's fairly small. I mean, in a jeans pocket, it's going to be manageable. So these earbuds are very small and they fit into your ear comfortably, very comfortable. So I'd say, let me get the wrong hole here. I don't know. Let me see if you can put them in the wrong hole, right? Okay, so you can put them in either slot. So that's weird. That's you have to be careful, make sure you don't mix them up or your sound will be all confused. For quality, I'd say is pretty good. Comfort, fitting in your ear, I'd say a solid 8 out of 10. I mean, I've only had them in a few minutes, but they feel very comfortable and no sharp edges or anything. Several ear caps to experiment with from a size perspective. The one that came on them seemed to be a good fit for me. Sound quality was great. I mean, again, almost too much bass, which is there such a thing? So I loved it. I loved the sound quality. It was very strong, very rich, very thick, you know, bass, very crisp, you know, treble, very crisp highs. So I would say the sound quality is good. And then as far as lag, you know, I think with any Bluetooth earbud, you're going to kind of notice a slight lag, but not as much as with some that are like Bluetooth 5.0 or even 5.1. So the fact that they're Bluetooth 5.3, the lag was totally manageable. It's not going to detract from the game. So the lag was not really noticeable to the point where you would just be, you know, unable to play the game that way. So I think this one checks all the boxes. Again, these are the Boean Boean B10s. So they're originally listed at $69.99 with 71% off for $19 and then another $3 coupon. Yeah, so I paid $16.99 for these. I would say if I had even paid $70 for these, I wouldn't be upset, you know, like, oh my, these are terrible or whatever. You know, I think for $70, this is about what you expect. So when you can get a $70 pair for $17, a pretty good deal. I would say, again, I'm going to put a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link. I do get a little bit of something from that. I have no idea what. I've never done that before, but it definitely supports me, as well as liking, subscribing, and putting any kind of comments on these videos. I appreciate any kind of feedback you give me as I just continue to try to make content that people can find valuable. And it's just my humble opinion here, but it's based on my real experience with the product and, you know, how I feel about it. And so I would say these are worth it for sure. So get a pair, put in the comments what you thought about it. And if you disagree, I'm okay with that. But as always, I appreciate your support and have a good day. Good luck.